So it's a fundraiser. It's also a symposium. We've had speakers every day. Monday was on the TPA. Tuesday was COVCO. Wednesday today was the AMA. Tomorrow's the Forest Service. Colorado 600, we threw a number on it, and I've been running a 600 event for the last 20 years. Just a small group of guys. We get together and loop around the state for a week. We've decided to make it a bigger event, a fundraiser. This was the second annual. Last year was the first dry run. We picked this town down here because we wanted to help the town. It's also very isolated. They need the business, and it's got some great riding. The TPA has spawned 7 new motorcycle clubs in Colorado over the last 2 years. By that I mean we give them a donation to get them going, a fair amount of money. One of the TPA members who happens to be the TPA lawyer, he'll incorporate them as a nonprofit in Colorado, so that gets them going. And that really helps the grassroots effort. The other part of the money goes into the consultants and the legal fees we have in filing all the travel management plans and the record of decisions that we appeal. And the TPA has no paid employees. Everybody a volunteer. There's no reimbursement for any per diem, travel, food, any of that. The only actual paid people are the CPA, the webmaster, and the legal fees that we incur. And those are just things you can't get away from. The TPA website, if you go look at that at www.coloradotpa.org, if you go to the news section of that, it lists everything the TPA has done in the past and what we're working on currently. It also has the end-of-year report for every last 4 years. Also has the financials for the last 4 years. So it's pretty easy to see where the money came in and where it went out. And this event right here is a big help to keep it going. It's up to the older generation to save motorcycle trail riding, because you can't expect younger people, young married people, kids in school, college degrees, house payments, this and that. There's no way they're going to be able to help support an operation like the TPA. But I got a lot of older guys, 50, 60, 70-year-old guys that want their grandsons or great-grandsons to have access to the land, and they donate a lot of money. You need local clubs in an area to work with a district ranger. You need regional clubs like TPA or COVCO to work at a state level. And then you need outfits like the AMA to work in DC, because there's no way the TPA is going to put a lobbyist in DC. That's just too expensive. And the AMA has done a lot of work for us. And not many people know that, and that's why we had the AMA here. We had Rob Digman in here and a couple others. That's why we had them in here to explain what's actually going on.